Welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where we redeem your Monday one roll at a time. Grab your snack, grab your drink of choice, and let's get rolling.
It's Monday, guys.
This is my snack of
It's
choice.
definitely a Monday. It's sure a Monday.
It feels like it in my bones. It's good times.
It's the first Monday of fall,
Aw,
and the weather feels like it, which is nice, but it's also dreary. So you win some, you lose some.
exactly. My computer is still restarting, so I have no idea what's in the chat, who's with us. I don't know.
So
I'll
far,
find
I
out
think
later.
it's just Clint right now.
Clint being a menace.
Hey, Clint.
You know.
I
Clint
also
does.
hi.
Joined
Hi,
the
Clint.
chat. I
feel like it's a bad sign or a great sign when the DM is the one with the energy. Like,
Yeah, I think you're a little bit too excited about this.
I'm way too excited about this.
Nervous.
So,
Do we get a recap?
let's do the
Alright.
recap. Y'all broke the
Oh.
heart. You have broken Ken Chelsea's heart. You are what we all see happening with, you embodied your Taylor Swift. So,
Very nice, very nice.
thank you.
Bad
Thank
case
you.
of heartburn, bleeding heart.
Ken Chelsis was out there singing "Don't Go Breaking My Heart," and we ignored him.
Telltale heart, perhaps?
All of these very beautiful options. Mina roasted with Kai, a whole little trio of vampire spawn, very handily, wingward. They then joined the fray and wrecked the armors. Mina doing her twirly top, which was a delight. And then finally, the kill shot went to Akir, which the heart absorbed and then doled out to everything in the room.
Yeah, the kill shot
which
tried to kill
was
us.
My own personal delight. So,
Yeah, if you missed that, Janine posted a bit of that to the TikTok and the Instagram. So go there. It was horrifying watching Akir shoot all of us.
It's not fun when you
Yeah.
have your glass cannon get to shoot at everyone.
Including himself, by the way.
I had a lot of fun. I don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. The kitty cats are typing on this chat, and we are at a point where the players have to decide
This will
where
be,
they would like
this will
to
be
short rest.
This will be the last week with the golf balls. So
Um,
they go up for adoption this week, and then we're gonna get a black and white
Nice.
boy
oh,
to be
fun.
friends with
Very-
Teddy.
Aw.
All right, so Torkel is going to pull out his drum and he's going to kind of look around. He's like, 3 of us can rest. I can do 4 if we're willing to expend a little bit more magic. I think getting my bardic inspiration back will be very beneficial in what is hopefully going to be the final fight, our next encounter. I do not know the rest of you who wants to rest with me.
I am somewhat low-ish on hit points. I'm about halfway through them, so I would like to rest.
I am similarly low on hit points. However, I don't believe I would get anything else back by resting, if that matters to anybody.
I don't actually think I get anything else
Would it
back.
Would it be more beneficial to use the magic for healing then? I'm down channel divinity,
I
but otherwise not
Um.
too bad.
I have a very light cure wounds to provide. It's very little, but it's there.
I would prefer not to expend magic for healing necessarily. I could do something
I
very
think-
low.
I think part of the problem here is that I am down 100 hit points. And it would
How
take a
much
lot.
would-
That's
of
probably-
How
light
much would you
healing?
two get back with a catnap? Like, you get
I
to roll
would,
hit dice?
we would get to roll hit dice.
For me, action surge is the only thing I've used, which
Would be nice.
could
to
be
have
very
back.
helpful.
Yeah.
Would be nice to have back, but in terms of point, like, I am at full HP.
Hey, we just got an 11-month subscription on Twitch.
Ooh,
Well, damn.
Hello, who was
That's
that?
cool.
Shigahai.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know if Shigahai is how you say it. Wait,
Hi.
no, this is
Shiga,
not
hello.
right. This is not right.
No.
My stream chat is connected to the wrong Twitch. What?
what?
Well, that's awkward.
I don't understand. It just
Oh,
started
no.
pulling in chats from some random Twitch stream.
That's
Okay.
a choice.
Never mind.
If you
Bye,
want to
Sugar
let
High.
her to subscribe,
It's doing that. There's been an update on Twitch, and it's extremely annoying.
Yeah, I've refreshed and the message is gone now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was fun. But we are at 240 followers. We have 10 to go for our next goal, so that's exciting.
Excuse me, kittens. This is not helpful. Can we please remove ourselves
Anyway,
from the keyboard?
Right, so we
yeah, it's going to take a lot more than a third level spell slot to get Kai up to.
Kai and Atreus should take a little sleeps for sure to get
Yeah.
those hit points up.
Us three then?
I would offer to go without to get Mina.
Action Surge is a delight and can be very helpful, but also
Channel
is
Cast
Divinity
up-
can as well.
yeah. Channel
I-
Divinity stacked
I don't
is
think I
very,
can
very
cast
helpful.
a fifth. I think I'm out. I'm fresh out of fifth.
So-
I'm pretty sure.
I think it might have to be yes.
God?
Robert?
Yes?
Torkel, roll me an Arcana check.
Okay, I'm missing something then. Cool. Oh, this comes at advantage. 18 or 18.
Nice. There is KV, who should be coming back soon and could probably add
Saphira.
some cures
Yes.
to the mix. Saphira, sorry. There is the opportunity for you to cast this spell twice.
That was my question in my brain. Like, can we do it in shifts?
If you're willing to spend 20 minutes,
That's a trade off.
you're welcome to
we do like
give it a
we
shot.
do the people who desperately need it first. That way, after the 10 minutes, if we're not interrupted,
Yeah.
then we do a little second round.
Agreed.
We got lookouts.
In which case, survival comes first, so Torkel, Kai, and Atreus can go first. Mina and I shall keep watch. And if time permits,
Okay.
Mina and I will take the second rest.
How does the logistic work for Torkel taking a cat nap while playing the cat nap spell?
So I
he
just have to
casts it and
initiate
passes
it,
out.
and then I just fall asleep.
The drums just keep going.
Yeah.
He just keeps playing it in his sleep.
I'm that.
This is what I'm picturing.
guys.
It's like,
Restless drummer syndrome? Is that a thing?
I mean, I've seen a few drummers who can't stop doing this. Yeah.
I mean,
It's in my bones.
entire high school.
All right, so Torkel sits down, finds a comfortable position, and begins
Can I
drumming.
recommend
until
that
he
if we're
falls
planning to do this twice, that we have one survival. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but I'm not there yet. One survival and one tactical go each round. So there we are. So like Atreus and Mina go, and then me and Akir go. Because don't forget, I can wild shape, which gives me a lot more hit points too.
You can do 3. So
Well, Torkel needs
it's really
the first one.
right. So
I would still prefer the injured go first.
Me too.
All right.
Mina would not feel right about taking a nap absolutely uninjured.
And Akir's not
Alright, where was
uninjured,
I?
but he's not that injured.
All right, there we go. We're asleep. Maybe we'll be back.
All right.
Or Saphira will be back momentarily.
Great. Mina and Akir, roll me perception
Saphira will be
checks.
back after a word from our sponsors.
Um,
I'm sorry, what?
Akir is going to
Perception
take out his
checks,
shield
please.
for the watch, so I'll get advantage on this. And I guess I'll bring Dusk back too, if that matters.
That's fine. Torkel, Atreus, and Kai, you can roll any hit dice that you would like to roll for your short rest.
15.
Akir got a 24.
Do I get to reset my maximum HP?
No.
Okay.
I believe that is a long rest.
Apparently there are now 2 owls. There's a BR owl and a free rules owl.
You're using the BR owl.
Interesting.
The Brazilian owl.
Okay.
Yeah. What does an owl say in
I
Portuguese?
have no idea.
Because like the chicken in Spanish goes guau guau instead of cluck cluck.
Well, dogs in Portuguese go ow ow.
Ow ow, right? So it's always super fun
Dusk-
for me to find
Dusk
these things
got
out.
a 13. But Akir got a 24, so.
All right. Nice. So as things begin to settle, you guys kind of put each other up against the wall in as much of a defensible position as you can here at the top of the stairs. But you know there's 2 directions that enemies came from and 2 directions from which they may still come. Akir picks up the sound of movement down at the bottom of the tower. About that time is when Saphira reappears.
Do I have any idea what the
What
movement
did I
is?
miss?
If you'd like to take a peek
Yes.
down, you can roll a stealth to see if you can do so without gaining attention.
30 stealth.
Yeah. KB lost Akir immediately. Saphira! Wow, I'm gonna get it. No,
yeah,
I'm
it's
not.
all right. It's going around. It's fine.
Saphira immediately just loses wherever Akir went. Peeking down, you see a herd of black moving objects down at the bottom of the stairs. They don't seem to be moving quickly, but these figures do seem to be kind of hurting themselves, taking in their surroundings, rolling investigation checks, if
And
you
coming up.
will. How long are you watching?
I'll watch for like a minute.
After about a minute, you see that they begin to kind of pair off or move into a triplicate. You count 9 of them, and they have started a slow ascension up the stairs.
At that pace, do I have an idea of how long we have?
Probably about 5 minutes.
And are we 5 minutes into the catnap?
You're 2 minutes
Okay.
into the catnap.
I'm gonna sneak back over to Mina and Saphira and whisper to them. We have company. There are 9 dark figures slowly making their way up, and I fear they are going to make it here before the first round of rest is complete. So, do we wait and see if they change their mind? Try to deal with them now? Or wake our companions? I may be in favor of waiting a short period, but dealing with them ourselves if we can.
To Any indication what they might be?
It's a little hard to tell at this distance,
Alright.
but I could shoot them and see what sounds they make.
I'll give them another minute or so and then we'll light them on fire, I guess.
Rob, do they appear to be walking?
They do.
Okay. So at least for now, they seem bound to the ground. Are there any things that we could use to block the staircase at the top?
Not in any productive way. You're not sure what's in the other room that's to the south. So there could be things in there, but you never had a chance to go and explore. So here, I will clean this up a little bit. So we've got them here.
I will bring up the map.
Where's Saphira? Ah, there she is.
Just looking through my spells to see if I have anything that would help slow movement if the time came.
Do you have Pass Without a Trace? Like, could you hide us?
I do. I'm not sure how well Pass Without a Trace would work on something that is unconscious, though. I'm not sure how that works, Rob.
They're sleeping. They're not moving. They
Isn't
should
it a
pass without
plus 5
without
to
a
our
trace.
passive? Or
It's not
passive stealth?
advantage, so
But there's no
It-
passive
it's-
stealth.
yeah.
You create like that fog.
I do have Fog Cloud.
Hide them.
The only problem with Fog Cloud is it obscures our vision too, although we could hide separately from our companions if we wanted to make like a smaller fog cloud, but then we wouldn't know if they were found until it was already too late.
Let me throw out an idea. Saphira could shapeshift into some sort of an insect and go and try and bite them and see if she can knock them out. If we think they
Saphira,
might be susceptible to poison. Like a tiny, teeny, tiny bug.
Like it's worth a shot if she wants to.
I like your thinking,
you're-
Saphira.
You want to be the world's most annoying bug. You can certainly fly down and try that, because then we'll know if it works or not
Just
before they get here.
wait until they're a little closer and bite them from behind.
Bite their butts.
She
I could
mentally leaves
also-
with like here and just waits for your direction to go.
Okay. I was also thinking perhaps Dusk could fly down and out the tower to see if he can draw them away from us. Though I'm not sure whether they would follow or not.
Would you like another thought from an unconscious person's player?
Sure.
It might be worth checking out the room further down and just seeing if there's a way to like close a door or barricade a door and you guys could carry our
All
bodies
your
there.
asses.
Yeah.
You guys.
Like-
me.
In a way that would like let us still stay sleeping, but you could put us in a more secure place.
Lena Bridal carries all of you.
There,
She holds a tray scooped in her wings.
I guess to put it in Akira's words, there are 3 of us and 3 of them. We could carry them away.
All right, let's quickly check that room, and hopefully there isn't someone in there. Saphira maybe should be the first one to check.
if Saphira, if you would like to become that insect and take a look at the
Crawl under
room
the
to see
door.
the viability of using it for a safe space, I will keep an eye on these things.
All right. Saphira takes the form of an assassin bug.
Of course she
Of
does.
course she does.
Ugh. One of those almost murdered me the other day. That's why this is so funny.
I honestly just searched D&D Beyond for bug and said, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Nope, that's not doing the thing. But it's fine. I don't really care enough to change it.
It has an advantage on wisdom checks that rely on smell. So if I can go around
I'm so sorry.
smelling
There's
people-
actually an assassin bug on D&D.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Here, I'll drop the link in the chat for
I was
people
gonna
who
say,
want to
I'm
follow
having
along. It's
trouble
awesome.
finding it because I wanted to find it.
Well, hold on. Let me check Mordekainen's Fiendish Folio, Volume 1, Page 4. There you
Oh, nice.
I don't
I
ask
don't think
questions.
I've ever looked at that.
I just click the
Yeah.
link and roll.
Oh, for what it's worth, I don't think that's not a small creature. That's a medium creature.
Oh, it's also monstrosity. Hold on.
It's all right.
Well, it's in the
We're gonna
CR
go
link.
with the with what we understand to be an assassin bug, which is that little micro
I mean, great.
murder creature that came after me
For the
in the
sake
parking lot.
of the LOLs.
Yes. And it's fast. So Saphira rolls in with her little assassin hooks down, and she enters this room. She bypasses this little staircase, pretty small and dark. You really don't hear anything just passing through. And then when you get in the room, you realize that it is the only exit, is that staircase. She can tell just by generally understanding where you are in the castle that there is a spire immediately to her left, our right of the screen. And then on the far west wall are 3 open and empty coffins made from wood.
Okay.
They're all standing up, kind of like against the wall like this.
Were they
So-
open or closed?
They are open,
Open and empty. These were the friends
Open
that
and
joined us
empty.
that I barbecued against the wall.
Okay. So I think I'm still in range that I can pass those notes back to Akir. I think.
Akir
60 feet.
leans over to Mina. How do you think Atreus would feel about waking up in a coffin?
That's so mean. Let's do it. I'm just kidding. She didn't actually say that. She will say that's very mean. But
Probably not ideal.
so we're gonna take them over there.
We might as
Sounds
well.
Clear
It,
enough.
it may be easier to defend at least across the bridge rather than the staircase.
The staircase. Yeah. The fact that we took a cat nap in the staircase was not
Probably
Janine's opinion. We probably
Not
should have
the
moved.
best idea.
But anyway, I will pick up Atreus very gently. Kira, you've got Kai. I don't know what size are you right now, Kai?
I don't think
Would
we remember. I think I'm probably just a standard elfish person.
Right. Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna move everybody very gently,
All right.
and he put
Very
them in the
gently.
coffins.
We'll leave.
I'm just saying,
leave the
I
coffins
was not
open.
planning this, and this is delighting
We'll
me.
leave
so
the coffins open, and I think.
Do
how
they
big is
look
this
soft?
area?
Do they look comfy?
not really.
Okay.
And then, when I see these creatures coming closer, if they come across the bridge, I can use a small fog cloud to block off the entrance, approximately here if you're looking at the map. And that would at least give them pause potentially for walking into the fog, as they wouldn't know how long it is. and we can stand outside the fog, and if anything comes through it, we start shooting.
Try them.
Perfect. We have our plan
We
then.
should have done that before we took a nap. That would have been. But at least now we know that there are things coming. So like,
Y'all ain't heavy for me, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Got you.
So, Akir,
Show me where you want your
All right.
fall.
If I really wanted to, I could probably pick up Kai and Trace like on either shoulder and like firemen carry them over. So
approximately trying to get 20 feet. Or is that diameter? Yes, it is.
Each square is 10 feet.
I want it like right there-ish. So that...
You're not showing up for me.
Can I draw a circle? Yes, I can.
Let's.
What happens if I do this? Whoop.
Oh, I see a circle.
And I can erase it? Cool. Okay, we're gonna do this. So,
Ooh, excuse me.
I'd like the fog cloud. Ah! Come on! Approximately like this.
All right.
And then Mina and Akir somewhere over here. That way we've got some room between things coming out of the fog and us getting directly into melee.
Nice.
So I guess I might as well put up the fog cloud. I kind of wanted to know that they were close. I'll just put it up now. It doesn't matter.
you're overthinking it. Just do
This
it.
does likely mean that you and I are not going to get a rest.
That's fine.
Unless we wait until they wake up, we deal with those things, and then we rest. We'll see.
We'll figure it out. It's alright.
Does True Sight
All
see
right.
through fog? You see in normal and magical darkness. You see invisible.
Yes. True Sight can see right through it.
Okay, so Saphira will help keep an eye out
Ooh.
for.
Yes, Saphira, go
Anything.
stand in line of the bridge. Let us know when they come.
As you wish.
All right.
You're so OP.
Atreus, what are you dreaming about during your cat nap?
Do I have to dream about something?
You don't have
Do I have
to.
I'm dreaming that I am stuck in a giant bread bowl full of soup, and it's actually a nightmare, horrifying, and obviously it's like it should be a delicious soup. It looks like it's a soup, but it definitely smells and tastes like blood in the dream, and
Oh,
instead of eating the soup, I'm just drowning in it.
He's just a crouton.
Oh.
Just
Yeah,
some
I'm a-
crouton.
I am but an oyster cracker
just a
in the
little
soup of
black
life.
Tom.
Not good.
Yeah, just he got covered in blood, so very bad dreams.
Very bad dreams. What is Kai dreaming about?
Kai is dreaming about crystal pieces reforming into a vase, and the vase pulsing with life and growing flowers, and then growing a tree, and power emanating from it.
Nice. Torkel, what are you dreaming of?
Torkel is having a dream of Cleona's wedding. He sees a lot of familiar
A
faces.
little foresight?
A little foresight. But everything seems a little bit off. He can't really place his finger on exactly what it is until he sees the face of one of his brothers, one of the ones that they just killed.
And with that, Torkel, you feel your whole body just kind of shudder, and the world goes dark as if it was your head, and you feel as if your head is just falling off your body, and it hits the ground and rolls. But you keep your eyes, you keep your sight, and you're just spinning around this room, and you just start to get lost in this haze. Kai, as the light grows and grows, you just hear this sudden whack, 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 and it grows louder, and you realize that the light is growing because the tree is being split open by an axe, and the inside of the tree is shedding light as it's dying. Atreus, you look up from your bowl of soup as a lid comes down, and then with the sound of ceramic on ceramic, there's darkness.
Close me in the fucking coffin.
We'll find out. Saphira is able to very easily identify that these are the physical forms of the vampire mists. These are those leathery, black, ashy, faceless corpses that you all had encountered
Those
and
fuckers.
fled and murdered. They were so delayed because they were all frightened of you. And they lost your scent, but eventually were able to track you down. So I'm going to need a Akir with advantage to make me, I'm going to say either a deception or performance check. Or by yourself, without advantage, you can make a survival check.
So advantage and a +2, or flat roll with a +9. I'm gonna go with the +9 survival. And that's a nat 20 for a 29.
I don't know why I'm going to
Thank
roll
you,
these,
Chubby
but
Dragon.
here come
Bye-bye.
9d20. I got a 19 on one of them and an 18 on another, but none of it's going to come close. The vampires, Saphira watches them come to the mist, pause, and one by one they turn as if confused and start heading down these stairs until they're out of sight.
And she opens her mind first to Akir and then to Mina. They appear to have lost our scent. Probably literally for the time being. They went down the stairs before the fog cloud.
Right. That's handy.
Okay. I will leave the cloud up in case they change their minds. For now, at least.
All right, another 3 minutes pass. They don't seem to return. And all in one big felling swoop, your three sleeping companions wake up inside coffins.
Open coffins?
Open coffins.
Open coffins.
How did we get here?
I would like to say that I didn't put Atreus in the coffin. He's like sat upright next to the wall. I feel like that would be a very jarring experience for him. So as his
Yeah.
wife, I didn't do that. You did that. He is beside the coffin.
Oh, you thought I would find it homey?
You work
mean,
with wood,
Kira-
don't you?
I've
Akira
in
thought
a
he was funny
coffin.
and he put the
You're not wrong.
guy in.
I've been in a coffin many a time in my life. It is, in fact, something I'm very familiar with. I don't usually remember it, though.
Okay, well, first for me then. Okay, all right. I'm gonna move.
Why?
Well, you should.
You know
Because
what?
I die
You should.
over and over and
you
over
should
again.
know that the vampiric mists did eventually catch up to us, but the fog cloud there distracted them enough that they went down the staircase on this side of the tower. So, I think we may be in the clear for now. Mina and I should likely try to get our rest, but when I go to sleep, that cloud will disappear. So
Ah.
be
That's what I
aware.
was afraid of.
We'll make sure nothing eats you.
But now there's 3 of you.
Excellent.
Yeah,
4 with
no.
Saphira.
I mean, well, 4. Yeah, with Saphira.
Yeah, great.
Take a quick nap, and if anyone does come, you just wake us up, and if our nap fails, it fails.
I'm
Great.
trying to see if I
Fantastic.
have anything, but I don't have anything that I could put up in its place, really.
No one,
There's not a
no one else
door,
has fog
is there?
cloud.
Mhm.
No, I
No.
didn't take fog cloud for this one.
What spells are in Mina's ring?
Not fog cloud. That would
But do you
never
have
be an
do you
option.
have room in your ring?
Do I have
We
ring?
put
Oh, it
useful
doesn't matter
things
because
in her ring.
It doesn't matter because she's
I actually
going to
don't
sleep
know
with
what's
me.
on my ring right now other than Revivify. Maybe Absorb Elements. I don't
You
know.
usually have
Hold on.
Revivify, Absorb Elements, and Bless. Those are usually the 3 we go with.
Thought that would bless
Yeah.
me,
Pretty
but-
standard.
All right, well, great.
All right. Well, Torkel, if you don't mind.
So Torkel, noting that there were creatures nearby, opts to just hum them to sleep this time. And so he starts humming a nice little ditty, very quietly, and he will continue to do so that they also get Song of Rest from this.
Neither of them need to heal.
Well, I mean, I'll have a little bit of healing, but like, hit dice doesn't matter at this
Okay.
point.
He'll just hum to make himself feel better then.
That's good. That's good.
Nice.
Trying to use my class
All
feature.
right. Sorry.
Let us know when we can short rest.
All right. I can't erase your drawing.
Oh, well then.
Ah,
Oh, you got
there
it.
we go.
Okay. I made it really big.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. I need everyone who is awake to give me a perception check. Atreus,
30?
come on.
Yeah. How's that?
Oh, I only got a 27.
See, and the DM,
mean-
the DM was so excited at the start, and now we're rolling so good.
It's fine. Where's Akir sleeping?
In the coffin.
No, in this corner over here, if possible.
Where's Mina? Is Mina gonna channel her inner vampire?
I feel like Atreus wouldn't want her to sleep in a coffin. So she shall sleep, on the floor beside it.
All right, there you go.
She might joke about getting in there, and I'm pretty sure she would get the dirtiest look from Atreus.
Akir
I
wouldn't
just
even joke
can't.
about it because he
Like,
hates
please
underground, small spaces, etc.
All the things. It's great. So, let's see. Wow. Kai, Torkel, and Atreus all pick up these sounds of movement. Faint, distant, echoing. The pitter-patter of hooves. It's definitely hard on the surface. This isn't the same
Wait, say again. I'm sorry.
hooves.
Hooves. Okay.
Some sort of possibly a metal boot. Something.
It's like, did KV finally find us?
KV's back.
Atreus is able to kind of peeks around the corner and is able to identify that it's not coming from down the hallway. It's not coming from the stairs. You can hear the steps through this attached spire. Whatever is roaming the hall nearby seems to be searching. You're hearing these heavy, loud footfalls through a stone wall.
How many sets of feet does it sound like?
At least 2, possibly 6.
Okay.
So the only thing you have encountered here that would make sense is the blood-soaked armors. You obviously have not explored most of this castle. But none of the vampiric creatures you have encountered would make sense with this.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say again.
So whatever it is hunting
Mm-hmm.
Or haunting is on the other side of this wall,
Okay. Well, then I am going.
which doesn't seem to connect to this room at all.
Great. I'm just going to be very vigilant by this wall. We are in a room. Yes.
Yes.
Great.
You are in a very large spire, probably about the 4th or 5th level up. So you're close to a few hundred feet above the courtyard where you were, near probably very close to where you had seen the lights in the tops of the towers. There is no further up in this tower.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am then just, since if they're resting, I'm going to be vigilant. I'm gonna have Night Render out, because that's gonna be a thing to do. So there we go.
Time ticks very, very slowly as you hear these footsteps fade as they rise up further into the adjacent spire. About a minute passes and you hear them approaching again as they go back down this winding staircase. Mina and Akir both wake as the last of the footfalls kind of vanish in their echoes. So you two can successfully click your short rest button. Where would you all like to go?
So there's nowhere to. Sorry. We can't go any further up here, right?
Correct.
And there is no. Is there a door in this room?
There is the staircase down.
Right.
The one he described, the black vampire, the charred corpses.
Right.
Taken.
I suppose then we should go. Do we want to go back down?
Do we think that Kanchussis is in the ballroom, or Do we want to investigate? I think there's another tower, right?
Yes. Remind me. So we have to kill him by his coffin, yes?
You have to kill him, and quite possibly then kill him in his coffin,
Okay.
Alternatively,
or get him into his coffin to kill him.
Kill him
So that then we
and
can.
then move him and then kill him again.
Yeah.
Double tap, if you will.
These coffins then belong to the vampires that you just torched, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Can we? Are the vampires you torched just ash, or are they bodies?
But they really disintegrated them.
So do I have to put the ashes into the coffin and kill those, or are they just dead? They're gone.
Ah,
Great, fine.
They're gone. I feel it
Nothing-
in my bones.
I'm so proud of you.
Reasons.
I love the narrative plot armor that we have sometimes.
You know, just
It
know
works.
these things.
Just gonna enjoy these things. So yeah, we're gonna embrace the little things there and not do double damage for those bastards. Instead, we should probably make sure we know where Ken Chelsea's coffin is, so that when we do kill him, which we will, we can put his body in there and re-kill him again. Because
Just roast him for extra.
yeah, extra barbecue. I don't like my my meat rare. I want it well
really
done.
really well done.
Really well done, vampire. Unless you want to disintegrate him also, in which case I'm in.
I'll work on it.
Absolutely in. So yeah, if we can locate that, I don't think we'll be able to lure him close to his coffin to be able to do it. He's not that stupid. But we'll at least know where it is. So who's good at exploring things while not dying? Not
The
a kid.
animals, the familiars,
The familiar.
really good at it.
That's true.
They're really
They're
good at
okay.
it. That's how we got this far.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
They're so at best.
All right.
All right, so does that mean you're sending the familiars out to scout?
I suppose I am not an owner of familiar.
I have no problem sending Dusk wherever we need. Just where do we think that would be?
So if his heart was here, there is another spire, and I heard footsteps coming from it while you were resting.
Is that
You could check.
the spire that the vampiric mists went down?
No, it's the one that God will point me in the direction of.
You can reach out and touch it.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh.
God pointed me really quickly.
This one here.
Yeah, that right there.
But we do not see an entrance to that spire.
Nope.
No. I have a crowbar. We can make an entrance.
Let's not start trying to tear down castle walls, shall we?
What? Oh,
Alright.
it's worked before.
I would
Can-
say
can we
I would
tap-
say
can we tap
one
on
of,
the walls?
One of the familiars could go down the staircase the vampire mists went down, and another of the familiars could try to fly to the top of the tower and see if there's an entry point up there.
It'd be like Saphir to transform into a bat and fly one of the directions.
Sorry.
Saphira could fly down the outside of the tower. If there are no objections, that is our plan.
Okay, while
There we go.
Saphir's
We have a plan.
flying the outside of the tower, can I tap on the walls and do what we did in the old alchemist's house. Boop, 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 try to see if there's secret tunnels.
Absolutely. Give me an investigation check.
Great. 25.
You can tell that there is basically just a single layer of stone here, but it is completely solid. That there was never a door here, and there was no intention of a door being here. That you would have to break down or build a door if you wanted to pass from this room into that stairwell.
Great.
You could always draw a door.
Good idea,
Oh my
Kai.
God.
I have not used my paints in some
Shots
time.
out!
Akira's gonna pull
Wait,
out Akira's
what
gonna
was
pull out
that?
his paints and start trying to draw a door on the outside of this tower.
Give me a painting check.
I think in the past we've used sleight of hand for that.
Probably.
I think that's correct.
Because I feel like I've done pretty good, and it would have to be sleight of hand then. I'm just seeing if I have notes on this.
I feel like your other option is performance.
Which I don't want it to be.
I'm making very poor animal handling checks over here. I apologize to everybody.
Why is there not information about this? Oh, it just says any ability checks you make with the tools. It doesn't really say... Why does it not tell you what the ability check is using? Alright, we'll just do...
Yum flavor?
We'll just do sleight of hand. Because Akira uses his dexterity to paint.
Exactly.
And that is a 16.
Nice. It's not your best work. But you weren't really going for your best work. You wanted to go for getting it
Need a
done.
hole.
Need a hole. So you now have a hole. Moving over and into this staircase, it is a stone staircase exactly as Atreus had described, and learned just from the pitter-patter of the loud, awful, terrible boots. It goes up and down, so you can tell that this is an option to bring you to in whatever spires you think may be above. And it is not familiar to anyone.
Right then. I suppose our best option is one familiar up, one familiar down.
You're lucky that I thought to resummon Fairy before my catnap.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Who's going up? Who's going down?
Dusk will go up.
Fairy will go down.
All right. Give me stealth checks for both of them, please.
Yeah. Once I get cats off of me. Yes, I'm speaking about you, Mulligan.
Mulligan's secret power is that he gets to re-roll one die once per long rest.
This might be the one to
That's
reroll.
the cutest thing
Dusk
I've
just
ever
just
heard.
got a 9, so
Well, yeah, Fairy's not doing great either, so... she got a... Mulligan, please, for the love of everything, let me do this. Yeah, Fairy got a 7.
Nice.
Hi, baby boy. I'm sorry I got mad at you. You're precious and perfect. Yeah. Yeah, you are.
All right. So as Fairy goes down to Goblin Town, Peter, do you want to scroll down to the very bottom of the new map? I'm going to drop Owl.
I don't know if it's the map you intend us to be in. Yes.
It's the one. Yep. So Fairy comes down 2 flights of stairs before she finds anything of note. And she finds the stairs that continue further down, and then this very, very, very long hallway. That leads into a kind of antechamber over on the far distant side.
Can I request a bio break?
It's probably that time, isn't it?
Yes.
It is 9 of the clock.
All right.
We will be taking
9 of
a
the clock.
bio break. We will be gone for 5 minutes, and then we will return. There will be tunes by Arcane Anthems. There will be a timer so you know how long we will be gone, and probably a commercial so that we don't get pre-roll ads when we come back. We will see you soon.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
We're back.
We're back.
Oh,
About
no,
6
that
ain't
moved.
bad.
Backing it up.
Where is Fairy? There's Fairy. I found her.
Well, this is I switched to Dusk.
Where is Dusk?
Bottom right
Bottom
corner.
right. In this circle, we have.
In this circle,
Ow.
you will see a sphincter that is open.
I hate that.
We are not.
I
We are
didn't
not
make
on a
the-
Mind Flare ship right now.
Yeah, it's concerning. So I'm gonna immediately just kind of shuffle to the west.
Going west,
And
young man. To
Dusk.
the bedroll.
So Dusk comes up these stairs, now a full 2 flights up above where you all were, and finds in the center of this room a very bland, very understated wooden coffin. On the left-hand side, there is a wooden ladder that leads up to a partially open trapdoor. Out the trapdoor, there is nothing but darkness.
Dusk is obviously going to relay this to Akira, and Akira is going to tell the group. Dusk has found a standalone coffin with a ladder that appears to likely lead to another area, but it's dark up there, so I could have him continue on, but we should probably check out the coffin, I suspect.
I also would check out the coffin, but I just had a thought that I really, truly hate. There are probably a lot of fucking coffins here, and I actually don't know how we're going to know which one belongs to Ken Chelsea's.
Any chance his mom like scratched his name into like his underwear
Yeah,
thing? Like
Do we know how
did
old he
right?
is?
I have a question.
Fucking old.
Yes.
How much do we know about, like, when a vampire dies and returns to their coffin?
Mhm.
How long do they stay returned to their coffin before they rise again?
You can make some checks, or I could just have Atreus know this fact if you
That would be great.
I would love to know this fact.
So we are talking traditional vampires,
Okay.
not anything wonky. The vampires that Mina turned into Ash or vampires spawned. That's why they didn't remain. They also died in moonlight. So you know that sunlight is the reason that your dear friend Xanax or whatever
Yep.
I think it was Zoloft.
Oh,
didn't get to go to
Xanadu?
Zoloft. Yeah. So you had expected to kill Zoloft and have him turn into mist and float back to his coffin where he would sleep it off for an hour, maybe a day, and then get back up the next morning or the next evening. So vampire lore is such that they must spend at least 1 hour in their coffin as their body regenerates. And then from there, they have the traditional 1 hit point, and then they need to rest. But for at least an hour, after being physically, mortally vanquished, they're
So it
rolling.
sounds like we could vanquish Canchelsis and follow his mist to his coffin.
And run around and look.
But
do
also,
Also possible.
if you have Nightrender in his proximity or potentially deal the final blow, that may not be necessary at all.
Because it's not necessarily I deal the final blow with Nightrender. We all have to
Yes,
Yeah.
but also
You know,
Nightrender is pure
Ultron
sunlight.
this shit. That's also true.
It worked on Xanax, Zoloft.
He turns into mist,
Xander.
and you just take night
That's right.
render, just like a fly swat, like those zappy fly swatters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Zappy Fly Swatters. Yeah, perfect.
And with
The
that,
other
I am going to need
thing.
Dusk to make a dexterity saving throw.
Naturally.
Kat just had another question.
The other thing we
Yeah.
could keep in mind is that once we will have eyes on him, we can pick up on something that he's wearing and use that to locate him via a locate spell.
Did Dusk roll
Dusk
a
rolled
19?
a 19 on his dexterity saving
Dusk?
throw.
Heck yeah.
Actually passes.
Nora, you fat butt.
We all heard that, honey. Love you.
Did Nora
Whoops.
pass her dexterity saving throw?
She failed her stealth check.
Gotcha.
All right, Dusk is going to take half of 126 damage.
What?
There.
Dusk doesn't even have time to think the fact that something happened. Akira just knows Dusk disappeared.
So what Dusk tells you is the room turned dark. It's as if the darkness came burning from above like a fire, and it was both hot and cold. And then
Was it also yes and no? In and out, up and down?
Oh my god, Katy Perry's here.
well, that's the name of this creature now. One word, Katy Perry.
There is something in that room, and it is
Yeah.
dangerous.
I think we found the correct room then. That's good.
Maybe. The question is it worth going there before we find Kangelsis?
I don't think so, because now we know where it is, and we know that it's defended, therefore it must be his. That's my guess.
That seems very
I-
reasonable.
Would agree with my wife. Yes.
So now we hunt for
Thanks,
the
everybody.
vampire himself.
No problem, babe. Great. Where the fuck is that guy? I assume we're probably gonna have to go to the fucking ballroom, aren't we? Masquerade this fucking shit.
Let's get Walton.
Mina's been waiting
Just
for
waltz
this.
right in?
Yeah, we're gonna waltz right in.
Waltz right in. That's how we got into the
Do we have any
building.
reason to believe he's there, though?
The what's his face dude said he was, but I don't know that we.
Mm.
But that guy also has been locked in that room for who knows how long.
I'm
The
not sure he
archivist.
specifically said that he was in that room either.
I think he said he was likely.
he alluded
in that
to
room.
it. Yeah.
Mm-mm. My understanding of his vanity makes me feel like he'd be in that room for
Yeah.
gestures of grandeur.
I
Fair.
do have
Vampires
invisibility
don't
that
do
I could
anything
cast
normally.
if we want to send. I could even cast on Saphira or one of the owls if we want to have them scout ahead while hopefully not being noticed.
To do what
Well,
was
Dusk
that?
is gone, so not that owl.
Well, the
Wow.
other one,
What would you use?
invisibility. Or Saphira could go.
Vampires have true sight.
Not particularly.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Gods do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to send Saphira in case he spots her and then poofs her, because she is an asset in a fight.
Yeah.
As in fairy is not an asset in a
Correct.
fight. Very good for eyes.
And
Not
a
great
minute
fighting
is a
Perhaps-
long time in a fight.
Fairy can continue
Yeah.
exploring, and we can make our way back to the room with that strange man.
Sound good?
He's
the room
dead.
where it
I killed him.
happens.
You kill the weird guy.
My hug killed him.
Love.
I mean,
Sorry, Nate. You got me going.
Right?
I don't think did it kill him or did you just shock him?
I feel
There's
like
only
he
one way to
died.
find out.
I feel like he died.
Great, then let's go back to our weird
We-
archive scene.
Question for Robert.
Yes.
The number of vampire mists who walked up the stairs and then down the stairs, did that
Mhm.
equal the number of vampire mists that were in the fountains?
Yes.
So we have a safe way of passage down if we retrace our
Mhm.
steps,
Assuming they didn't get back to where they started.
presumably. Yeah, cool. Alright.
All right. So Fairy continues on down this passageway and finds what is mostly a very unassuming and not very thoroughly exciting set of rooms. Let me see if I can find. Oh boy, that's a lot.
Mhm.
Nope, stop that, please. Here at the far end of the hallway, Fairy finds what appears to be a very simple shrine to Ken Chelsea's. He has erected a small statue of himself.
Of course, it would be small. His very small erection.
And the room is
It's nothing like my tower. Let's just talk about the tower that I erect frequently. Yeah, that's fine.
Very impressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
what Fairy finds a little bit off-putting is that instead of windows, so each of these little trapezoids should be windows that lead out to the darkness, there are instead mirrors.
Mirrors.
So as Fairy kind of peeks in, they can see just a bizarre refraction of the room every kind of way and direction that they look.
But it's weird mirrors, you're saying?
It's weird that there are mirrors here.
The portal things, like what I saw Conchelsea's through before, right? Is that what they are? Yes, I knew it. I'm onto something.
So as Fairy is explaining this to me and I'm explaining this to you guys, you're telling me that this is his portal room?
Yes.
Okay.
This is his Instagram.
This is the metaverse.
So it would make sense then. So this is Kai speaking. So it would make sense then that if this is his portal room and that staircase would lead directly to his coffin, it would make sense that this is his private wing. Things are aligning correctly here.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Is there anything of interest on the shrine?
It's very boring.
And small.
Fairy can give me an investigation check.
This will be -4.
Wow. Nice. 16.
That's a 16, actually.
Yeah. Very nice. So as Fairy kind of flies over and looks this over, it might have been very animated. She notices cracks in a variety of different porous openings that where the heart's still beating, this wouldn't be a statue, this would be a fountain.
When she looks through the mirrors,
The mirrors are just mirrors.
there's nothing portal-like to them at
She
the moment.
sees herself.
Okay.
No.
And that's just a dead end. It just ends. There's nothing else.
Going northward, there is another small room. This square room is 20 by 20. It is also fairly unadorned, other than the 3 windows that lead out. These are made with a similar stained glass as the ones on the far side of the castle
Okay.
that had the shrine to whatever god that was. But in here, there are a collection of crates and barrels, all of them closed.
We're in Crate and Barrel?
Fairy
Is there
has
sales going
indeed
Oh,
leave
I
an
wanted to
offering in the
get
fountain and
that
see what happens.
Dutch oven. It's our wedding registry.
I'm sorry. What was the last thing you said, Rob?
It's just a variety of crates and barrels here.
Okay. Anything?
They're all closed, sealed.
And highly overpriced.
That they are. Okay.
Costs an arm and a leg.
I'm
She's
sure you
just-
could get away with
just-
just your soul.
Quite a few have.
She's just gonna turn around then if there's nothing else interesting. None of the crates look like they could be a coffin.
No, not at all.
But do they look like they could be mimics?
You'd have to lick it to find out. I mean,
Damn it.
no beaking.
I mean, she thought about it,
So
but no. We're gonna try and
Okay.
be singular in our mission.
proud of you. All right. Where would you all like to end? Where would you like to go now?
I think we were planning to
I
get
wanna
back
go
to
to
the
the fucking
room
ballroom.
where we found our archivist friend and see whether anything has changed there.
All right.
Because we know there's
that
easy access to the
involves-
ballroom if that is our decision.
Okay. So in order to do so, you
Wait.
need to go.
We heard hoofs in here,
Mm-hmm.
but we have yet to find the hoofs.
Correct.
That doesn't bode well. I think I'd like to find the hooves. If not to fight them, to at least know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, to know what we might be up against later. Do we... I feel like that might be a Saphira thing.
Churkle reaches out, just asking. I can telepath with Kavy within a mile. It's not Kavy.
No, it's
It's not
not.
Kavy. Just checking.
That was a good check because that was my initial.
Yeah, and I
No,
like,
thought,
yeah, I
is
should
he
follow up on that, and
finally
I didn't. And I'm like, I probably should.
What was the deal with KV anyway?
She didn't
got-
pass.
KV got stuck between the planes.
Yeah,
They're just. She remained forever.
yeah. I'll resummon her later.
Well, I mean, that would probably be a good idea to find out what the heck that was.
Are you sending Bayri since she's already here, or you're waiting for Saphira to go check it?
Saphira will come back. Fairy won't.
We probably have a minute before shit hits the fan. All right, we're going to still be a bat, though. I want to attract as little attention as coatedly possible.
Nice, nice. All right. So as as Fairy flies up, she encounters a bat flying down. I'm assuming they do and communicate that they are not foes. And Saphira continues on down to the lower levels.
I thought Fairy had gotten all the way down.
No, there was another level down. She got. This was the
Oh.
first option out.
Ah, I see.
Let's erase some more. All right.
Eric,
We are in
can
the.
you move the map on the stream?
Move it to what?
Ooh, to be what Rob is looking at?
I am in the bottom
Where
corner,
he's looking at?
bottom left hand.
Oh, I think maybe my stream is
I
frozen.
mean, I can zoom in. You just
I mean, your stream
uncovered
is
this.
probably a little bit behind.
No, my stream was frozen.
That'll do it too.
All right. So, Saphira goes down another flight of stairs to what she would moderately assume is the entry level of the castle, to find nearly an identical hallway ending in a room that is filled with crates.
Okay. She's also going to be dashing to do this as quickly as possible. So let's dash down to the end of this hall and see if there's anything in that room where we know there to be, or at least to be likely to be more to see here.
She flies down and sees in the north room piles and piles and piles of skeletons.
Okay. Any sign of the person
Also,
screaming? Because didn't we hear screaming
she
from this
can-
area before?
that was not here.
Okay.
That was another level below. You do loudly hear the organ music playing through the walls.
Okay, so we know that we're near the room with that whatever things were in the feast and everything where Canchels has tried to trick us. Okay, but
Mhm.
nothing else of note around here?
It looks like someone has been moving these piles of skeletons, as there's clearly like holes being built, almost as if someone is taking shovels full of these bones.
That's weird. I don't like that. Okay.
Probably
That's
for
weird.
Percival's army.
I got bone to pick with that man.
There's plenty of bones available.
I'm gonna be using all of them. Okay.
Animate objects.
That's weird, but it doesn't seem actionable. Let's check the next lower level.
All right. KV goes back and goes down further. This is a longer set of stairs as she goes down beneath the castle into the dungeon and catacombs. So sorry, I have not put the fog of war on this.
I'm just
So
not
you're just
looking.
Gonna have to deal with it.
Oh,
I'm not going to
I just
bother.
want metagame then. That's cool. I can do that too.
Yeah,
Everyone, memorize the map.
So
I've
we are
already
in
memorized
the-
it.
I figured. It's called screenshot. KV comes down in the bottom left-hand corner, And sorry, Saphira. Why am I so bad at this? It's because I'm excited.
There she
Mondays,
is.
man.
I was trying to find her. There she
And
is.
yeah, and comes face to face with a very, very awful looking Minotaur skeleton.
Okay.
Under each arm, it has multiple arms, and it is carrying corpses. One of them wiggling.
Great. When we say multiple arms, we're talking like a total of 4 arms.
Total of 4 arms.
Total of 4 arms.
Yeah. It's got 4 forearms.
It's got the 4. It got 16 arms, is what I just heard. Okay. So just square it. All right. So
I'm glad you did
in
that,
that
that math,
case,
because I was going to say 8, and I was going to be wrong.
all right. Then she is going to turn around just as quickly as she can and fly up to inform people of what she found, because there ain't no way she's dealing with that herself. So that's the information we were looking for.
Doesn't seem to charge after her. It just keeps clumping along.
Menacing. Okay. Foreboding. That's fine. That's fine. We can deal with it on our own terms, hopefully. All right, back up the stairs we go, all the way up to the party.
So now we jump
So
back
we know
to
what
the
it is.
fires.
I'm ignoring it for now. Might be a fun thing to do.
We do know that our mission here is Canchalsis. There is likely other things. Obviously, we've had to fight other things in the service of trying to do that. But it doesn't seem obviously connected. And we're not here just for the heck of fighting things. So
And
At least,
I concur.
I'm sure we'll have
This
to
is not
fight our way
Oops.
out of here.
Sure. Yeah.
So if
now we
we've
know. The hooves are, is that.
Found them.
That's fun.
We did it.
Delight.
And still no idea where Canchalsis is.
Well, we have an idea.
Suspicion, I suppose. To the ballroom, then?
Saphira didn't happen to recognize the wriggling creatures with the Minotaur, did she?
No.
Okay, cool. Didn't look like Torkel's brothers or anything. Just, asking for a dwarf.
I have their heads, so.
Well, I've
Yeah,
got other
that's true.
brothers. I've got a lot
Wow.
of family.
Not how to tell you from a big family. I got more.
I meant the other ones.
Look,
That one was my favorite, but
there you go. See, you got the proper titles.
There's the reason my parents had, 12 of
it's
them
like
or
why
something.
why have so many
Shit happens.
kids? In case you lose one. It's a backup kid. Anyway,
Peter sits there in full understanding.
he just doesn't like acknowledging that he's a backup kid.
That joke may or may not have been made on many occasions.
Yeah. I like
No.
to think that I was, the original. I wasn't the backup at all. And then I was reminded frequently that, they just had to keep trying until they got something they wanted.
No. Peter's family has the air, despair, 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 despair,
And despair.
and despair.
It's a lot of despair.
just from your emo days. Everyone has emo days sometimes.
I did not have emo days. I had prep days to mask
Oh,
the
God.
emo.
Oh God. No, you have an inner brooding that's close enough to emo, so.
Yes, but I hid it well.
Anyway.
Anyway,
back
Back
to
to the
stream.
ballroom.
Back to D&D. How would you like to get to the ballroom? Are we going through the heart chamber, down the long tower?
We're gonna have to go by those vampire mist things if we do that, right?
That is correct. You will have to
Yeah.
go back to the
They
fountains.
might not be there. They might still be scouting for us. Maybe.
They might. We could go down the
Maybe.
staircase that they went down in hopes that they just won't backtrack. And that's also a staircase we still have not used.
I'm a fan of that one. I also could be a fan of just walking back the way we came, sneakily.
Yeah, but you know how that goes with me.
I know you really struggle, but
I'm
you also
trying
hit
so
really hard
And-
when we need you to.
And
so.
there's a benefit to not going to a new area and finding new problems.
New issues.
Yeah.
Let's
We
just go
know-
back from whence we came and
Let's
hope
go-
that maybe
yeah.
the mist people haven't completed their tour yet.
They were moving
Yeah.
rather slowly.
If they see us,
And-
we can ask them if they missed us.
Nathan, you are, on
taking the
point
lead,
tonight.
Torkel.
Yeah, Torkel's in the front.
Aye.
But I am going to
All right,
use Pass Without a
Torkel.
Trace as we get going here. I guess I'm
Shit,
using a third
yeah.
level slot because I'm out of second level slots.
Torkel, and only Torkel. Make me a stealth check.
Only Torkel?
So that'll be a what? Hold on. 15 plus 3 is 18, and if I have passed without a trace, that brings us up to 28.
All right. Slowly, but very meticulously, Torkel leads the party down the stairs, past the armor pieces that have been strewn across the ravaged tower. So many pieces of tile in this mosaic flooring have been wrecked or broken in the shatter of the heart. It takes a good 5 minutes to get through because so much blood here also makes the terrain very challenging to traverse without turning it into one massive slip and slide. So at the
I
bottom,
feel like I was having this dream.
thank you for the fuel. Finally reaching the bottom, you make the quick little turn, see the starlight outside hidden, just trying to wink ever so slightly through the clouds that are ever present here and the storms that roll and rumble. Torkel keeps to the shadows, keeps to the edge, avoiding the gaze of the inanimate gargoyles keeping watch on their perch. Leading the party further down and around the corners, you enter back into the misty mountain fountain room. Sorry. Peeking your head in first and above the rest, there's no movement in this room. The blood flow is gone.
Are the misty vamps still there?
You do not see them.
So, like, the areas where the mists were isn't even there anymore. Like, there's nothing.
There is an empty fountain.
So far over, the misty fountains are cold.
Yes.
Great. Just checking.
There is not a fountain filled with blood.
Oh, dang it.
No hymns to be sang today.
But can we continue on through these dungeons deep and caverns old?
No, let's just go to the ballroom.
Fuck. Well, then we must away at break of day to find our long forgotten father of vampires.
On this wandering day.
On
Anyway,
this-
Nailed it.
Not
There you go.
not all who wander are lost, but I fucking
but we
am.
are.
How are you lost? We were here less than an hour ago.
I have a terrible sense of direction, Akira. Has it taken you this long to notice? Have you not noticed that whenever I say, I'll take the lead, I look to you and you're standing right next to me,
Gandalf,
showing us
Mordor,
where to go?
Which way is it?
I do not know the way. All right, Torkel, give me a D100. You have advantage, and you can pick which number you want.
Whoa. Okay. No pressure then.
But you're
All
not
right.
going to tell us whether
I-
high or low is good?
All right. So we're probably just gonna go with. Okay, so we got an 18 and a 38. I feel like given. I basically have a 50-50 of whether higher or lower is better, and an 18 is a whole lot closer to 1 than a 38 is to 100. So let's go with the 18.
Perfect math rock logic.
Perfect.
I
math rock
saw
logic.
these gorgeous metal D100s at the Ren Fair yesterday, and I can never justify having one of those, but dang.
I got a smartwatch, and it can roll dice. It cannot
Ooh.
roll a
Let's see.
D100, though. It can do all of the other ones.
It can roll 2d10 though.
That's
Basically
true.
the same thing.
Oh, no. It went away. Come back. No, wait. I can't show... It won't let me show
All
you.
right. Aww.
It's a 9.
Torkel leads the party down the hall of statues. The statues are still inanimate, so lucky you that they just don't care.
Right.
The bronze doors open for you, and as you take your first steps out, you see the beautiful doors that lead into the banquet room down to the south. They're open. The music and the organ music is blaring, and you watch as shadows vanish into the room.
Bye.
Shadows?
So
Like. Looks
would
like
I
dark
recognize them as the
figures?
mist?
You would assume it is the
I
mist.
assume it's the mist. And so it would seem that they're congregating near the organ, which either means that's where we should go or it means that's where we should absolutely not go.
We still believe that it is likely Canchelsis is in the ballroom. Which, if he is, there's no reason to go to the organ.
I agree. I don't think there's a compelling enough reason to go and check on that until we strike out our other options.
Let me just get all these guys in here for you. All right, are you heading north or south?
Since we know that they're down there, I would vote that we go north and go to the main entrance of the ballroom. And probably call the stream there.
Seems reasonable.
All right, if you're doing that, I will not require you all to make a new set of stealth checks. Torkel leads the party up the stairs to the grand staircase that divides to the left and right. There are these two beautiful statues that Dusk was able to scout before, and you know not to mess with them, as they can produce some sort of magical effect. Peering in, you see that the music is, well, you can hear the music playing, and you see the continued dance of the dozen 2 dozen vampires and their human thralls as they go round and round. A new song playing and a new dance having just begun. Standing next to his throne, the father of vampires leans casually to the side.
Is he actually there,
Before
or is he just
Before we wait, Rob just left. Where'd Rob go?
Robert? What the fuck? Hello?
Costume change.
Oh my god.
Can Saphira true sight that bastard?
That was my question. Yeah.
How long is this gonna take, Rob? Are you doing a full costume change? Yeah, there it is.
That's as much as I got in 10 seconds
Wow.
in No Mirror. This is bad.
That
This
is
was
not what
well
I expected.
done.
This is
So
not
much
well
well
done.
done. I'm so sorry.
I
I
you
hope
know
this
what?
enjoys
I
your
love it.
evening.
Amazing.
I love it. You look amazing.
The
Yeah.
prettiest.
Prettiest
I took a
princess at the
picture in the
party.
mirror. I took
You're
a
the-
picture in the mirror earlier, and it was better than this.
Yeah, you're the prettiest girl at the party right now, though.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
yeah.
The headphones really make it, Rob.
Yeah.
They-
Yeah,
That
definitely.
I think that's the problem is I didn't have the headphones on.
I'd like you to know that I've
Oh.
switched the stream back to regular video mode so that everyone can see
See
your
it.
costume better.
Closer.
Yes.
For this.
Oh.
We
Yeah,
need
the-
to just
the
zoom in
headphones
on
really
Rob
make it-
Cam.
You look like Princess Leia a little bit. Oh, okay. I
Is
like
that better?
Yeah, I like the Tamlin vibes with the mask there, buddy.
Yeah.
That is one wish
No.
ordered Tamlin right there.
Wish.
Anyways,
If Cassian got stuck under the mountain.
Yeah. It's Cassian pretending to be Tamlin. There.
Oh
There you
no. Oh, I'm Tamlin. I live in the spring court.
Does-
where
We have a
everything has
Halloween party, and that's
allergies.
how Cassian shows up.
Does Saphira
Yes.
confirm the existence of the thing that we see?
she does, and he casually flicks his hand, and the portcullis on either side they raise to allow you all admittance into the ballroom. And that's where we will pick up next time.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Of course he knows
Cool.
we're there.
Obviously.
I mean, he literally
is it,
talked
guys.
to us.
Party
Illusion form, but he
time.
literally talked to us.
Yeah, we just gotta go in and party, dance.
Mhm.
Maybe it's a dance battle. Oh my god, maybe it's a
Oh
dance
my
battle.
gosh, if we dance
Hey,
off,
if it's a
I'm
dance
in.
off, Mina needs to challenge him to a one-on-one dance off.
I got this guy.
Exactly.
I can carry.
All attack rolls are made with charisma for this.
I am offended that I was not asked to dance.
Torkel and I are gonna bring the heat to the dance floor.
Wow.
Between my athletics and Torkel's charisma, we got this.
And just in case,
So you
Akir
think
will
you
sit
can
in the
dance
back,
fantasy?
and he'll have his bow ready to trip Kentelsis while he's dancing.
Yeah.
You know what? That would be one hell of an actual fight. Like, that would be really
Dance
fun to
and
play out
know it.
sometime.
I used to be
That's
the father of vampires until I took an arrow to the knee.
That's for the musical version of this. This is like the real thing, but that's the musical.
Right.
Yes.
There's
Lord
a
of the
video.
Dance.
There's a video I've seen of like a Dracula ballet, and now it's all I'm thinking.
But that thing is so fucking hot every time I see it.
Yeah, I know.
Men dancing corsets. Top tier.
The gay vibes are immaculate. I want to see it so badly.
These are the vibes we're bringing next week. We're just gonna
Yeah,
slay.
So you want
it's
me to
either
enforce it
that
next week?
Slay.
or bop 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 to the top.
Yeah. We're
I
here
will
to
try-
slay
I could probably
some
wear the mask.
vampires.
The whole
Yeah.
stream.
I like the I kind of dig it actually. It's kind of hot. Not gonna lie.
All right.
Anyway.
That's it.
Thank you all for
Bye.
joining us. We will see you next week. Have a great week. Bye bye now.
Bye.
Bye.